Hi, it's the 4th of December and I'm up to the 4th step in our Arduino Advent Calendar. I'm actually away with work this week and it's quite rainy here at the moment, so hopefully the rain won't be too loud on the recording. But we're up to learning about temperature sensors with our Arduino kit. So what I'm going to do, you'll see up there, I'm just going to learn about how this works. It starts with a word of warning for this week's activity because we're going to be using a temperature sensor that has a polarized part, and the orientation of the part matters. If it's not hooked up correctly, it's going to get very hot. So it says in our examples, the flat edge, the bit with the writing, is pointed away from the Arduino. So I'm actually going to flip the camera around in a moment so I can be a bit more precise in what we're talking about here. But this is day 4, December 4, also my father's birthday. Happy birthday, Dad. And I'm going to get this little part out, and this is what we're going to be using, and I'll turn around the camera and point it at the Arduino so we can see more about what we're doing. Okay, so this is our little, it's called it's a TMP36 temperature sensor. Looks like this, little prongs here, and we are going to hook this up to our breadboard just here. Oops. Brush away the dog hair. Here we go. And okay, so insert the TMP36 temperature sensor into the breadboard so that the flat face of the sensor, you can see a flat face here compared to the round face. The flat face is facing away from the Arduino. Okay, so let's pop this into the breadboard. Like one, looks like we put one here, one here, one here into the slot like that. Okay. Flat facing away from the Arduino. Connect a 5-volt line from the Arduino to the 5-volt pin here. Okay, so we're just going to get a little, here comes the rain, a little red cord here, and it's going to go from 5-volt, which we can see, a little 5-volt just down here, 5-volt there. It's going to go into the breadboard in front of the left pin, so just about here. Okay. Now connect the analog pin 0 to the voltage out pin, which is the middle pin. Okay, so connect analog pin 0. Analog in, analog 0 there. And that's going to go to the middle pin in front of the temperature sensor on our breadboard, like this. Okay. Connect the ground pin to ground on the Arduino. So ground on the Arduino, G and D here, ground. It's going to go to the ground on our sensor. So plug it into the G and D on the Arduino, and then push it to the breadboard here. Now we're going to upload our code into the Arduino, so I'll just copy and paste this code. Copy, paste it into Arduino. Make a new one here, there we go. Some more. Oops. Copy and paste didn't work. Try once more. Copy, paste, okay. Upload that onto the Arduino. Compiling sketch. Uploading. Done uploading. Excellent. And now, so let me just have a quick read of the code here. So it just says this equation converts the 0 to 1023 value, which was 0.0 to 5.0 value, that is the true voltage being read at the pin. So do we, of course the serial monitor is going to give us the reading. That's what we learned in yesterday's lesson. So if we go into serial monitor, aha! Okay, so we've got some temperatures being read here. What's that code being spit out there? That doesn't look correct. I might have done something wrong there. Hey, go back, don't auto scroll. So we certainly we've got temperature of 15 degrees, 13, 15, 15. That looks correct. What if I heat up the sensor? Looks like something's. Let me just maybe reset this. I'll just upload the code again and go into the serial plotter, or the plotter. It's meant to do the monitor. Serial monitor. Oh, we don't have it working at the moment. Oh, it worked at the start, didn't it? Let me have a look. Do we need to let's take this out, put it back in. Some like troubleshooting. Well, our pins are connected. Pins are connected here. I'll just do a close down on Arduino and start it up again. This might be one I need to troubleshoot later off camera. We'll see how we go. I do like these sensors. Haven't really been exposed to these in the past, but it does give me thought about the implications that you could use something in gardening projects about regulating water that's used in gardening through the temperature or through light exposure, as we looked at the light sensor yesterday. So there's some really interesting immediate applications of some of those things. Right, we've got our code back up. Let's push it to the Arduino again. Uploading. Done uploading. Let's look at the serial monitor, not the plotter. Serial monitor. Oh, we have our code that just doesn't seem to quite be responding the right way. It's funny, it did at the start, didn't it? It worked really well. What have just looking at what I may have done wrong. Oh, the board must be 9600 on the monitor. Oh, so maybe I haven't read up far enough yet. Oops, go back. Ah, that was the problem. Okay, fixed, debugged by reading a little more of the code that I copy and pasted. Okay, so wow, this is perfect. We've got the voltage there leading to the 15.43 degrees. That's really cool. What if I just put my finger there? 16, it's gone 17, 17, wow, 18. That's amazing. I'm gonna take it away. It's gonna get cooler. But it still has some residual heat there from me holding it. And then it drops slowly. Wow, that's fantastic. I really warmed up my hands here. And give it a little finger hug. Okay, 18, 19, 20, 21. And then I'll take my finger away. And see those numbers starting to drop again. Fantastic. Very cool. Well, I'm pleased that I worked that out before finishing the tutorial. I was concerned I might have had to debug and jump onto the forums sort of a bit later after the video, but once I read one more line of code, it all made sense. So that's excellent. A fantastic lesson. There I'm actually going to play around. It recommended hooking up LED lights to then take the project further, so the lights light up when a particular temperature is reached. I certainly am keen to do that. I have just been doing the basic lessons to learn the fundamentals, but I'm keen to start experimenting a bit more soon when I've got some time as well. So thanks for joining me for the December 4 Arduino Advent Calendar lesson, and I'll be back with lesson 5 tomorrow.